Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. This freaking bastard of a game, which is actually causing me mental aneurysms, and it's going to save literally 2 seconds after, I guess, because it's the first of the spring. I went and spent some time, as you can tell. We dug out a lot of space, and I've caused myself some serious stress. Nothing to be alarmed about, but I do get a little frustrated with gaming, and when a game like this, which has been hyped up to me for so long, oh my god, look how long it takes. What are you saving? I'm just gonna vent for a few seconds on this game because there's just some mechanics of this game that absolutely drive me mad. So if you look, you can see all these little grass holes here. Okay, so that makes sense that the ground falls through, but it's not really explained to you. So these are things that are just not even explained to you. They just say dig a hole, go down there and dig a hole. And you dig the hole, and now you have all these fucking grass spots all over the place, so you have to fill in. And I didn't know this, that if I did this big hole here, that this would start to occur. And even someone who's played the game for a long time didn't even know this. Speaking of which, I've named some people after people who wanted to be named in the game. Hung Dong is someone I named. Uh, they were initially named after a player, or a person, and then I realized they're female. And I feel bad because most of you are males, or pretty much everyone is a male in my audience. So Grink is the one who's been helping me out. He's been putting up with my complaining and my nonsense on this game because it is freaking annoying, and he's taught me a lot. Persone, this is one of our lovely members of the channel. There is, where is he? Did he die? We had Maddie Boombalatti somewhere in here. I think Maddie Boombalatti may have died or something. We had a guy, his name is Maddie Boombalatti, but he's not here anymore. Well, I did name him. I guess he must have died. Because he's no longer with us. Sorry, Maddie Boombalatti. You appear to have been removed from this earth. That's strange, though. I don't know how someone would have died because nobody has died. It's saying I have 16 people. This does not look like 16 people. Dead or missing. What the heck? See, this is kind of what I was talking about, why I was complaining. Things in this game, they work, and then sometimes they don't. I think this one was probably my fault. I probably had something to do with that. But there's a lot of other stuff that just doesn't work. For example, building. Building is extremely cumbersome, and I'm going to start show you guys how. So you can see I built some rooms for people. This has taken me forever because I didn't know that you could alter specific types of things that are being built. I do understand this stuff. So if you want to build it out of chalk blocks, shale, whatever, I have some stuff like platinum. So I'm gaining materials, right? And I build a little bit of wall here, right? So now you have to go back in, right? And click that again. So if you forgot to click this, you have to do that. Now let's say you'd like to build over here. So we're going to do that. You have to go back and click this. Now I'm not sure if there's a way to set it. So it says select material after placement, use closest material. So they'll use whatever material. There's no way to set, I want to say all of these are going to be the same material throughout the whole entire area. You have to literally just go through and collect collect every time. And if you don't have enough, for example, like this right here, there's too many lines and we don't have enough blocks for that. Well, too bad. That sucks. You have to make sure that it's the exact amount of space that you have. And this is just like, it's painful, and it feels like I'm complaining, and I probably am, and I probably should shut up. But at the same time, I want these things to be done for me in a modern fashion, which I understand this is an old game. And it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And you can see, for example, I had accidentally crafted a crap ton of these different types of doors when I really just wanted ashen doors. I didn't know that you had to go in here and click. So I have to remove that task, go back into the door here, wooden door, like scroll down here, and then see he started it before I could even there. Like we have to catch him before he's doing it, and then set it to ash right there, and then have it do that. So he'll make ashen doors now, just ashen doors. But he's also made all of these other doors here that I don't want, bayberry wood doors, etc. So we're gonna have to use them up or throw them in the trash. I'll probably end up throwing them straight away. But these are not super serious issues. I think my problem is that like someone's like Grink said it that I need to be patient, and I am a very impatient player, and this is a story game, and I feel like half the time right now, or 99% of the time I've spent playing the game has been just trying to actually understand what the hell's happening. Like, why are my fucking roofs falling in? All of this stuff is just collapsing. We have obviously good food and drink. I'm making food and drinks, but it doesn't specifically say like what kind of thing you have. You can see we have some meat. Why meat, fish, seeds, plants, but there's no like stones. You have to go in here and click it, and then it's just kind of like blocks. Like it's very, very unorganized. It feels like, but it's organized at the same time. But I'm done complaining. I'm done complaining. I know someone was expressed a little bit of unhappiness with me complaining in the last episode or calling the game a little janky. If I dislike a game, that is nothing to say towards you. I just sometimes have to express what is going on in the fiend's brain here because I think that my opinion is just as valid as everyone else who's playing the game. And if I'm a average player, I would say I'm about average when it comes to this game. I think your average person would have an extreme or like below average. Anyone around my level of gaming would have a really hard time and probably rage quit. I literally almost did, but I decided that I owe you guys a little more than that, so I'm going to continue. You can see I'm just playing in the background right now because I'd like to draw all the time. But for real though, I am going to give it my best shot because I have an idea here. You can see I want to build an actual like dungeon, you know, a real fortress here. So we've got these walls coming in, and we're trying to keep up with all of the stuff by having the mason over here. As a matter of fact, I'll have him sitting here. I think he should be he will only work here. And we have wheelbarrows. We have all kinds of other stuff. So the goal is once I build this area and I get it extended over, I can kind of organize what we have over here. We have tons and tons of drink and tons of food. And at a certain point, I'd like to organize it, but I don't really understand the organization of this game. I'm giving myself day-by-day lessons because apparently you have to go to college in order to fucking play this game and have a fucking degree. I'm just being salty. Here, we made a mistake again. So that is another thing right there. So if you want to place a floor, but you already placed a bed, too bad, dummy. You shouldn't have placed the bed down. You can't build a floor under it. Where most games like RimWorld and other games, you can literally just place it, and the guys will go, okay, that makes sense. Or like, let's say you only had 6 chalk blocks and you wanted to build 9 spots like that. Okay, so you click it. Oh, well, you can't, right? So that's done, right? No, you can't. He won't work on it. They just won't. Maybe there's a way. I don't know, but it's really annoying. You have to literally just wait for them to have that specific amount or build a 6 tile spot. So these rooms have taken me quite some time. And the only reason why I'm building them, really, instead of just smoothing the floors like I know people will. Oh, what? Oh, we got a baby. We have a new baby. New baby dwarf. Let's see who they are. Baby dwarf. Somebody told me that the red names mean they're a baby. So this guy here is a dwarven baby. They are 0 years old. Lustful, good spatial sense, impatient, poor intuition, temperate, and overbearing. They have no skills. Their father is Zon Stolzarvarsh. Okay. They have a very ugly mother. And you can see this is the next floor below here. We have Microline, Tetralhydrite or whatever, tetraldrite. And then we go down a little bit more and we keep going. We gotta actually keep digging down. Get that going, and then that's the problem. That's what happened last time. There we go. Like to keep going down, but we have our little farm plots in here so that they can come in and farm. Eventually, I'd like to actually expand the farm, probably have it go all the way down. But this is keeping us up to what we need to. We're getting plenty of plants from harvesting the apples and all of these other things that fall from the trees. My only problem is that we have holes. You can see these open spaces. Can't really tell, and that's what I'm just gonna approach it like. You can't really tell, but it definitely is really annoying and something I'd like to fix in the future by just keep continuously building this bit to my buildings here. So that should be done there, and then we can build our little bits of the walls like this, section by section, section by section. But like I was mentioning, I don't want people to think that this is me complaining about the game being bad, because it is a good game. Another baby, Jesus. If it's your favorite type of game. But for me, I'm looking for... I really like Songs of Six style of gameplay. I really like those types. I do plan to play some RimWorld in the future. I know people have asked me to play some RimWorld. I do plan to play RimWorld, don't worry. It's just... sometimes you have to feel like playing RimWorld to actually play RimWorld. And right now, I'm just not feeling very interested in RimWorld. It's a good game, definitely a good game. The way I play it is probably the typical way to play it. I like to just kind of turtle myself into a wall and just hide from everybody, because your characters can't shoot anything, even if it was point blank right in front of them. They have that, what's it called? XCOM accuracy there. So every stone or chalk block, or chalk boulder, sorry, that he cuts up, he gets 4 chalk blocks back, which is pretty good. So these guys are going to put those in there, and then finally we should be able to finish these walls. Yep, the joke is, pretty sure you can't go over it like this. Watch, I'm pretty sure you can't. Yep, it says remove the construction, so you have to go like that and do it the extremely annoying way, unless you had pre-planned your whole thing there. And then if you mess up and you right click out of it, you have to go all the way back, click it again. And sure, maybe there's some other stuff that I'm missing that the game is really great for, but that is just painful, man. Like, you got plenty of time to make these things a reality. I think they've had about 25 years of development time. This fortress attracted no migrants this season. That's fine. I don't want to attract migrants right now. Ideally, I'd like to build my space here first. So we have 16 rooms available here. We're gonna try to organize this area out and kind of expand. Matter of fact, why don't I dig out some more here? We'll up the priority for this area here so that they get this done quickly. And what I like is this, if we mine around it, it will stay. So these will be like set blocks. They won't move. It's kind of the reason why I was planning it this way. I saw somebody, Grinks, design in the Discord, and I decided to kind of copy it and then work on it my own way. Although I do like the type of stone he had available. I have chalk stone, which is not as attractive. Let's zoom in on that. Chalk stone. Not the most attractive stone, but it's definitely workable, definitely pliable. I'd prefer something blue or dark black or even white. But look at that, we've got some jet. Now jet, this is jet. Uses making furniture and building. Jet black, I think it's a stone type. What is this? We've got some coal. We can make coke from the coal. We made all of our... We have some billion Why don't... Or billun. Why don't we make the billun? Do we have anything else that we can make? Smelt tetrahydrite ore. Have them do that and smelt that shit down. And let's check if there's any other workshops that we could potentially build right now. So we have a clothing option, farming, furnaces, ashery, used to make lye, potash, and the milk of lime. Boyer. Okay. So we could make bows. Carpenter, we already have craft. Well, let's get a craft workshop here. We'll have it made out of chalk because pretty much everything over here is made of chalk. And then we will build a... You can build a jeweler. A magma forge is a forge and armor, or you can forge weapons and armor here, as well as most other metal objects from furniture to tap or to trap components. We can build a mechanic, metalsmith, screw press. Some plants might need to be milled first before they can be used. Empty jugs are required to store the liquid products. Oh my fucking god. Soap maker's workshop. Use tallow rendered fat or oil here with lye to make soap. And stone worker. Okay, so we already have that. I do want to put in clothing. This is a leather guy. Farming. A butcher and a tanner. We can kill our animals. So we'll put the butcher here. Build that out of chalk. And then we'll put the tanner next to it. That way we can actually get rid of some of these animals we don't care for. What's this guy? He processes plants and work with livestock here. Milk and shear animals. Make cheese and spread or spin thread. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's the farmer. That's the kitchen is cook meals. Hive. Okay, we have to collect a wild amount of bees if we want to have a hive. Vermin catcher shop. Capture and train small animals here. It requires animal traps. What kind of animals do we have? Because I'd like to get some value out of our animals. We have a stray goose. They're both females. We have a hen. Turkey hen. They're all fucking male or females here. Donkey. I don't think he can work with those other animals. And we have 2 yaks. So all of our animals don't work together. Ideally, we'd like to fucking butcher them all. So catch a live animal. Let's see what they catch. Is there animals nearby that they can catch? He's going. I see him. No, that's the fisher dwarf. Do you need a cage? I think he needs a cage to catch any animals. They've got slugs on them. Oh man, I forgot to mention too that some of our animals died. Oh, there is a colony of bumblebees right there. Let's see. Can we build a farming hive? I want to put it right here. Needs hive. Make at a workshop first. Okay. What kind of workshop do we need to make it at first though? I think it's literally at the crafts workshop here. So we can craft rock, wood, bone, shell, instruments, bracelets, horn earrings. Wow. Make scrolls, totems, wax crafts. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Hive? What is it that we needed to get to actually... make at a workshop first. That's what I tried to do. But what workshop is it? That's the question. Well, we're just going to have to build a couple more workshops and see what we can find here. Have that guy build that, and then we'll have the tanner next to him. Then what else do we need? We needed a... It's got to be one of these. It's got to be like the farmer. We'll have the kitchen right here just in case. And then, let's see. Make cheese, milk, animal, process, plants. Okay. Nope. That's not what we needed. Now, if I was to make a... It's not the crafts, because the crafts is right here, and I looked through, and it said there's no hive. Whatever. Well, I don't care about those fucking bees right now. I'll figure it out. Somebody will comment, I'm sure. They'll tell me that I'm stupid. Just as everything should be. I am a freaking moron when it comes to this game. And it's very upsetting. Okay, so did we catch any animals? That's my question. Livestock. We have a bunch of the same animals. Let's see if we can't have him catch animals indefinitely here. Okay, well, why is that happening there? Okay, it's just disappearing. Need an empty trap. Okay, so we need the traps. That's what it is. So, can we craft them? Yep, we can. Let's have a couple of these made, and then we should be good. Also, let's put a carpenter in here. I'm gonna actually... I think this guy is a novice, and then can we make him the... Nope. So he has to be a master. I think he's just not high enough yet. Alright, we need some more coal. Have this guy make a little bit more coal out of wood. And then let's pause really quickly and make sure that... Let's see. Can we catch that animal there? Alright, we should be able to. Let's also go and put these doors in. Ashen doors. Perfect, perfect. We're getting there, we're getting there. Slowly but steadily. And I'd like to get them a place to actually congregate. Put the floors in. This will all be fun and games until I get my shit fucked in. Nice, you have some silver bars, some copper bars. I don't know about if I told them to melt those down, but they did anyways, so that's good. Alright, like that. Then we put some beds in for them. Got a bunch of ashen beds to go down. See, I just want the ashen beds. See, and then he fucking... Why? If you were quick there, you'll notice that it switched ashen bed from being the top to bayberry beds to being at the top there. So that I accidentally clicked a bayberry bed and had to go click on an ashen bed. And these are little tiny things that just shouldn't bother me, but they do because I'm very strict when it comes to my designs. And you can see that I have an overall goal here to kind of expand out here. We have to organize this by a lot. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to paint this like that, and then I'm actually going to remove some of this. I think you can't, can you? Oh, there it is, down at the bottom. I keep forgetting. There we go. That way they can kind of put all that shit over there. And now we have our bedrooms all set to go. And I'm unsure. It says you can do multi. Rooms with multiple beds will be made into dormitories. So select the rectangle which contains beds in order to form bedrooms. So does that create multiple bedrooms? 6 bedrooms created. It's saying 2 beds rejected already in use. Oh, okay, I see. The meeting room is over here on top of it. Should be able to just draw it over like that. Done. Alright, awesome. And then I want to do the same with this. So I had done that wrong because they weren't built the first time. We remove all of these, like so. And then we build a multi-bedroom over this top here. So everyone has a bedroom now. Perfect, perfect. Ideally, we need to organize this little zone here and kind of figure out what we want to do with the rest of this area here. So I'm going to keep digging out like this. Get that going. Now that we have that, we can repaint this zone. I'm going to bring the zone, kind of want to bring it to the other side here. So we're going to take it over here and then bring it down like that. Oh, wrong tool there. Come on. Oh, you have to click off it. Wow. Like, that's like straight out of the 90s right there. That's like something that like a computer program in the 90s would have you do. And I hate bullying or yelling or complaining or doing all that stuff, but it's just like very true. Like, some of these mechanics need to be optimized. Like I've come to enjoy the jankiness of the movements, but sometimes they'll be moving a direction and then they like pop to another spot like they had hit another movement speed or something. And I'm like, why did you do that? Like, it doesn't make sense. And I also wish that they had some kind of organizational skills. I guess you have to get a specific guy whose job it is to organize things. You have to get a specific guy whose job it is to do that thing. So there are going to be hundreds and hundreds of characters in this fucking area. Okay, speaking of which, did he actually get an animal? Let's check. Because we've got dogs, yak, turkey, nothing. No, all of that's the same. Let's have all of this animals be butchered here. We should be able to choose which one, right? No? No, I guess not. Okay, so weaponsmith cancels butcher on an animal because I guess maybe we haven't selected them to be butchered. Yep. So we could choose to butcher all of these dogs, which would be probably horrendous in most people's opinion. Or we could train them. As I don't see dogs being very useful in the near future, we're going to remove all animals that seem to be annoying. I can't kill that duck or that guinea cock or the goose because they're owned by somebody. Alright. Well, those animals will be dead. And let's have... We need some tannable, unrotten hide here. Oh God, no. I can't look. Oh, he killed him. He killed him, dude. He killed that poor freaking stray dog hide. Oh my God. We're rendering the fat, preparing an easy meal. Oh my God. I take it all back, man. The atrocities that I can commit in this game are amazing. I just butchered that dog. I actually have a little bit of tears in my eyes just watching that dog get dragged over. Did we kill them all? No, we still have a cat. I even had a dream about this. That's a dog tripe. What the hell is a dog tripe? Oh my God. Can we? I wanted this area to have more barrels, and I have allowed them to have as many barrels as they please, but they don't choose to take the barrels over there. My question is, can I just build the barrels straight down? Cabinet, no. No, they have to place them themselves. You can see they have plenty of space in here with the different items. They have block being filled into this bin here, I think. Yeah. No? Yeah, no, shield blocks filling it up. Let's go check down here. Yeah, let's do some digging. Keep going down. So half our people are happy and half of them are pretty unhappy with their life here. Somebody died. Oh, our cats have been slaughtered. Freaking, I thought a person died. Nope. We killed all of our animals and we turned them into tallow. Now my question is, what is tallow used for? There's so much to do, so much to do in this. So let's click on this and let's see what we can make out of rocks. All right, we can make pots, dye. Oh, there's the hive. Okay, okay, that could have been a little easier to find. Thank you. Let's build a couple hives. And this area looks really good. This is something I like here. We're gonna build some more housing in here, hopefully. Let's actually build some of that wall in here as I'm looking for what I'm looking for here. So we'll build this all the way down, like so. Have them build it out of chalk wall, like that. And I'll get to work on that. We have our guy. He's ready to trade if there needs to be any trading that needs to occur. Although I haven't successfully traded anything yet in this game. We have an herbalist. Come on. Why does this not have the bins either? I have plenty of bins over here. Strange, strange. Have you captured an animal yet? Oh God, we have the nervous system of the dog. We have their bones, their skulls. Oh God. This looks like they're saying they're thirsty, but they have drink. I think the problem is we need a place to actually give them the drink. So dining hall. Okay. Water source. Where do they drink from? It's gotta be the dining hall, right? I don't know. Oh, we've done quite some bits here, and we've managed to achieve something. I think a little more than we did last time. I think I'm gonna end it today on this note because my brain is falling to pieces, but I'm kind of picking it up. I like I'll repeat it again. I am sorry that I complain. I am trying not to complain too much. I definitely toned it down a little bit at the end here, but for the last 2 hours I was playing this game before I started recording, and I was having a miserable time. These little grass holes and everything, they were the tip of the iceberg to send me, the fiend, into a dramatic spiral. But to be honest, I think that's just more to say about these types of games, because if I want a game like this, I really want to play it in like a 3D open world and just be one character, not do the whole building and everything. But I think that I'm still just trying to learn what it is Dwarf Fortress is. I haven't put that together. Am I defending? Am I just building a civilization? Is there a story here? I have no clue. We will figure it out as we go along, though. And I appreciate every one of you for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.